Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the second-ranked team, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
Look, he's going to take a shot right away. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. Pass interference. Defense will have to regroup now after that 15-yard penalty. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, and it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Makes the catch, but the throw hit out of the field of play, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The catch is made inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players. We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Sun Devils come to the line. Scanning the field. It's Stone. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls it in for a big gain. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff running right. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they
don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and then the snap of the ball catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the ball is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Some hard running there through a tackle. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. To the air. It's Stone. Makes a quick grab. Finding space at the 20. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And the Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, ASU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Powers through. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. And he'll drop back here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Wildcats will bring their punt team onto the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? We'll give it to the running back. They've got him down out near the 40.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Defense. Offense accepts the penalty and moves them a little farther from their own end zone. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? It's a draw play. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Important second down play coming up. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. And the Sun Devils will line up here on first down and goal. Dropping back. It's Stone. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get into the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Quarterback keeps the football. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Catch made by the tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down. The Wildcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a handoff. Great cut there. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a 1st.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
It's a quick grab. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The attempt is no good. He missed it. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
And they get him down after the completion. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. They'll run it from the gun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Try to catch the defense with the draw. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the Sun Devils will line up to boot it away. That's the 1st punt of the afternoon for this offense. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The completion makes it 2nd down. They're going to run it here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. And the Wildcats will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. This will be fair caught at the 30. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. It's a shotgun run call. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And they hand it off to the back. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The Sun Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. Dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Stone. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Running back grabs it on a screen. They get him at the 42, good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Sun Devils are going to cash in this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback dropping back. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the 2nd half? Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Second down after that completion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, look at the quick cut. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, a first half that gave us some riveting moments, not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. In other words, a dynamite start to the Big 12 championship. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves.
The Wildcats will kick this deep to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback.
Down he goes, a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Dropping back, it's Stone. Throw to the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. On the junior, gets home making a sack there.
Well, that's exactly what the coach, I'm sure, talked about there at halftime, is the defense is going to be out there on the field first. We're down in this football game. We got to get pressure on this offense, come up with some plays, and get the ball back to our offense. And that's exactly what they have a chance to do now.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they'll run it, hand it off to the running back.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is that offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That completion sets up a third down play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up fourth down. And the Wildcats will line up to punt it away. This one will be fair caught. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. You don't see that off this excellent receiver. It's going to bring up second down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up. And the Sun Devils will have to kick it away. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The gain makes it second and medium. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he drops back in the gun. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Past the 50. Inside the 30. At the 10. Return a pick six. Touchdown, Sun Devils. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. And they recover from that right now. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Running back with the football. He shreds the tackle. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Off target and incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Just excellent execution here by the offense. They've set themselves up nicely now into the red zone to see if they can come up with a touchdown.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Wildcats looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas State. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Being on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Back to pass. It's Stone. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And he's got it again. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. First down and 10. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here's a first and 10 play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack sets up a third down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's fourth down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
And it's good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And the Wildcats come to the line in the hurry-up. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught on the outside. It's Wolf. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Pass caught. Second down now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
He makes the grab. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Tailback takes the handoff again. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening that. Spot the ball at the 22.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down. The Wildcats hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
But anything at this point in the game, when you get down to first and goal and get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on second goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Play action fake, looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Back comes the Arizona State offense out of the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field. So let's check this out.
He knows the receiver downfield offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Back to pass. It's Stone. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Quarterback still with the football.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead?
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on second and goal. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. Now to try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. To throw, it's Stone. Makes a quick catch. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he's
trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Man, how'd you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the receiver's got it. And the defense brings him down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. He'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49. The Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. He finds his man. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's escaping the pocket now. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. And the Sun Devils will look to convert here on 4th down.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. Back to throw. It's Stone. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And a timeout on the field. We'll talk some strategy. A crucial moment here. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Gets rid of it on the move. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to get the offense the football at the 42. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. We'll hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Here's the handoff. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. He missed it. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.